to today's class. Today's class is going to be about Ramayana and Lord Ram. Okay? Hi, this class is Sanaatan Shiksha by Nainaa. And okay, and how do we start the class? Namaste. Jai Shri Ram. Great. Okay. So we are going to learn about Lord Ram and Ramayana. This is going to be very interesting. Okay. First of all, what do we know about Lord Ram? We learned about Lord Ram in the class where we did 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu, right? So we already know Lord Ram is the 7th avatar of Lord Vishnu. Okay. Okay. And he was an ideal king. He was a king. And he was a warrior prince. So later he became the king. But before that, when he was a prince, he had to go to the jungle. So over there, he acted as a warrior where he killed lots of bad guys. Okay. So we'll learn about that in detail. Okay. And the place where he was born, that city is called Ayodhya. Okay. Currently, Ayodhya is in Uttar Pradesh state in India. Okay. And recently, there's a huge temple that has been constructed for Lord Ram in Ayodhya, and it's so marvelous. I haven't got the chance to visit it, but I will soon. I hope you guys also do. So, one more thing. The city of Ayodhya is located on the banks of Saryu River. Saryu is a river alongside which this city is situated. And the life story of Lord Ram was written down by various different people. Initially, it was written by Hanumanji. It was also written by sage Valmiki. Then it was written by Tulsidas ji. So this story of Lord Ram's life is called Ramayana. Okay. Okay. Now Ramayana is written in a poem format. It's not written like a paragraph. It's written like a poem. You knew that? There are shlokas in it. Okay. And one second. Yeah. Okay. So we will learn some cool facts about Ramayana today. First of all, Ramayana was mainly the main Ramayana that we have today was written by sage Valmiki. Okay. It was written in Treta Yuga. Sage Valmiki was there when Lord Ram was there. Okay. It was the same period. It is written in Sanskrit, and Ramayana has 24,000 shlokas, verses. Okay. 24,000. A shlok usually has 2 lines. So there are 24,000 verses in it. And Ramayana is divided into 7 different chapters. Okay. Now, the names of these chapters are Balkand, Ayodhya Kand, Aranya Kand, Kishkindha Kand, Sundar Kand, Yudh Kand, and Uttar Kand. Okay. So Balkand is when Lord Ram was a child, and Ayodhya Kand is when he was in Ayodhya. Then Aranya Kand, Kishkindha Kand. So Aranya Kand, Kishkindha Kand, Sundar Kand, all this happens when Lord Ram went to the jungle. He had exile, and he went to the king of Kishkindha for help to find his wife Sita. So that is Kishkindha Kand. Then Sundar Kand is where Lord Hanuman goes to Lanka to meet Ma Sita and to tell her that Lord Ram is coming. Wait. Okay. Then Yuddha Kand is where the whole war happened between Lord Ram and Ravan. Okay. And Uttarkand is when they came back. They came back home. Okay. Now, most of the people get confused in this thing. There are actually two different texts. One is Ramayana, one is Ramcharitmanas. Both of them have similar story. Story is same. Story is of Ramji. But Ramayana was written by sage Valmiki. Ramcharitmanas was written by Saint Tulsidas. And Tulsidas ji was born in Kali Yuga in 1633. He wrote this. So it is very recent. Ramcharitmanas is written recently. Ramayana was written in Treta Yuga when Lord Ram was there. Okay, that's the difference. So Tulsidas ji named his book Ramcharitmanas, and Valmiki ji named his book Ramayana. Both the books have the story of Lord Rama. Okay. Okay. And the only difference between these two books, other than the author, is that Ramcharitmanas is written in Awadhi language, which is very similar to Hindi language. Okay. Ramayana is written in Sanskrit language. Ramcharitmanas is written in Hindi, not Hindi, Awadhi language. Okay. And the chapter named Yuddha Kand in Ramayana was changed to Lanka Kand. So only the name of the chapter was changed. Rest of the things were similar. Okay. So instead of saying Yuddha Kand, he named the chapter Lanka Kand. That's it. Rest of the story and everything is similar. Okay. Okay. And one more thing I want to tell you. This is very interesting. Thousands of years after Ramayana actually happened, now scientists have researched those places which are mentioned in the Ramayana. Those places, those specific areas where Ramji went during his exile, where he killed the demons, where Kishkinda was there. All these places, scientists went and researched, and they have actually found evidences that all this actually happened. It's not just a story, it is history. It actually happened. It's not a fictional story that we are telling. Okay? Okay. Now, this is interesting and very rarely known. Most of the people don't know that Lord Hanuman also wrote Ramayana. Valmiki ji wrote Ramayana, Tulsidas ji wrote Ramayana, and Lord Hanuman also wrote Ramayana. He went to his Ram, mute. Getting it? You are understanding it? Yeah. So Lord Hanuman went to Himalayas. Okay. And he wrote this Ramayana on big pieces of stones with his nails. He wrote. Okay. And it is called Hanumad Ramayana. Ramayana that is written by Hanumanji, that is Hanumad Ramayana. Okay. But later what happened? Hanumanji came to Valmiki ji. Okay. And he showed Valmiki ji his Ramayana. See, I have written Ramayana. So Valmiki ji got a little worried. You know why? Because Valmiki ji also wrote Ramayana. And after reading Hanumanji's Ramayana, Valmiki ji said, "Oh my God, you have done a great job. But I am feeling sad that now after reading your Ramayana, it is so perfect, so nice, that nobody would read my Ramayana." So Hanumanji understood, and then what he did? He took those stones on which he wrote the Ramayana. He took those stones and he put them in the ocean. So nobody ever read it. So that Valmiki ji can get the recognition of writing Ramayana. Okay. So that's why nobody has read it. And Valmiki ji, was very thankful to Hanumanji that he did that, so that people can read the Ramayana written by Valmiki ji. Okay. Did you know that? No. So this is a very rare fact. Now you can tell your friends about it. Okay. Story of Ramayana. Okay, this is pretty interesting. You know most of it, but there will be again some cool facts that you didn't know before. Charvi, do you know the story of Ramayana? Ram, you know? Yes? The whole story or little bit? Little bit. Okay.
I would say like half half.
Half, half? Okay. What about you, Charvi? रामायण की स्टोरी पता है आपको? अनम्यूट करो अपने आप, अनम्यूट करो, नहीं पता? Okay. So we will listen to the story of Ramayana first, then we will watch it also. Okay? We are doing one part of it today. So there are 7 chapters. We are doing 2 chapters out of 7 today. Okay? Okay. So first chapter was okay. This story is based on Valmiki Ramayana. Okay. So first chapter of Valmiki Ramayana was called Balkand, when Ramji was a kid. Okay. So in this chapter, Ramji's birth is described, how he got born, and his childhood is described, what kind of childhood he had, and his marriage is described, when he got married to Sita ji. That all comes under Balkand, first chapter. Okay. So let's start. First of all, we know that Ramji was born in Ayodhya. At that time, Dashrath ji was the king of Ayodhya. Okay. And the capital city of Ayodhya was, sorry, I'm so sorry. Dashrath ji was the king of Kaushal kingdom. The kingdom was called Kaushal Rajya. Okay. And Ayodhya was its capital. Okay. And Dashrath ji had 3 queens. And their name were Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. 3 queens. Okay. Now, for a long period of time, Dashrath ji did not have any child. Okay. And he was very sad because of that. Okay. Then he performed a huge puja, a yagya, to get a son, because he wanted a son so that somebody can take over his throne. So he performed this huge yagya to get a son. So after that yagya, all the Ranis, all the wives of Lord Dashrath had to eat some sweet kheer. Okay, they had to eat it. And after that, Kaushalya gave birth to Lord Ram. Kaikeyi gave birth to Lord Bharat. Sumitra gave birth to 2 sons, Lakshman and Shatrughan. Okay. Now we are going to learn something interesting about all these 4 brothers. So, we know that Lord Ram is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. We know that, right? But, you know, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan, all these 4 brothers are incarnations of Lord Vishnu. That is interesting. We never knew that. How is that possible? So I'll tell you how that's possible. All these 4 are incarnations of different parts of Lord Vishnu. Okay. And very less people know about it. So, Ramji is Lord Vishnu himself. Okay. And Lakshmanji is incarnation of Sheshnag, the huge snake that is above Vishnuji, you know. So Lakshmanji is incarnation of that snake called Sheshnag. Okay, Sheshnag came to earth as Lakshman. What about Bharat and Shatrughan? So, Bharat was incarnation of the divine conch of Lord Vishnu. The Shankh that Vishnuji has, that Shankh was Bharat. Okay. And Shatrughan was incarnation of the Sudarshan Chakra. So all these four brothers were incarnation of different parts of Lord Vishnu only. Okay. And why they got born on earth? They got born on earth because Lord Ram had to destroy Ravan, because Ravan was doing lots of bad deeds and people were really in a pathetic condition because of him. Okay. So he was a bad guy. Ramji had to teach him a lesson, and if he doesn't learn, then he had to kill him. Okay. So now let's get back to our story. So after Ramji was born and all the four brothers were born, then when they got a little bit bigger, like 12, 13 years old, then they were sent for their education. Like we go to school, same way they were also sent to get education. And who was the teacher? Sage Vashishtha. Who is their teacher? Sage Vashishtha, Guru Vashishtha. Okay. And they learned weaponry, how to operate different weapons, how to use different weapons, and they learned all the skills that are required for life over there. Okay. Then they came back home. So when all these four brothers came back home, one day Sage Vishwamitra came to Dashrathji. Why did he come? Because he had to, so Dashrathji was the king, and if anybody had any problem, they will come to the king with that problem, right? So Dashrathji said that, okay, I'll help you. So tell me the problem. So Sage Vishwamitra said that there are some demons and they are just creating a lot of havoc. They are not letting us pray. They are not letting us do any yagna. And please help us. Okay. So then Dashrathji said, okay, I am sending my army. So then Vishwamitra ji said, no, I don't need your army. You send your son with us. Okay. He said, send Ram with us. So Dashrathji said, no, Ram is just a boy. He was like 16, 17 years old at that time. So Dashrathji said, no, Ram is just a boy. How will he kill the demons? He can't fight. He is just young. He's so young. So then Vishwamitra ji said he has completed his education. He has learned how to use all the weapons and he's very brave. I'm sure he can, kill these demons. So, but Dashrathji was very protective father. So he said no in the beginning, but later on he agreed and he sent Ram with them. But Ramji was always accompanied by Lakshmanji. So wherever Ramji went, Lakshmanji went along. Okay. So Lakshmanji went with Ramji to kill these demons. So there, what happened? There was this huge demoness. Okay, Tadka. Her name was Tadka, who was creating havoc, who was not letting all the rishis pray. So Ramji and Lakshmanji together, they killed Tadka, and then they went they went to Rishi Vishwamitra's place, and Rishi Vishwamitra gave them even more weapons, the ones they did not have yet. Some really, really powerful weapons Vishwamitra ji gave them. Okay? You are able to understand? You have watched this part? Okay. All right. So they got these very special weapons from Vishwamitra ji because they had to use them later when they will have a fight with Ravan. Okay. So now they got even more strong, Ramji and Lakshmanji. Okay. All right. Now is the part where Sita ji is born. So you know this, that Sita ji was found by King Janak of Mithila. Mithila was a kingdom where King Janak used to rule, and King Janak was plowing in a field one day, and there in the field itself he found Sita ji. Okay, she was just lying there, small baby. So it's also said that maybe she is the daughter of Mother Earth, Sita ji. So he picked up the small baby girl, he picked up and he accepted her, he took her home, and he said that, okay, she is my girl from now on, she is my child and I will raise her. Okay. So she was kind of like adopted by Janak, Raja Janak. Okay. And so how was she born? She was found in a field by Raja Janak while plowing. Raja Janak named her Sita, and when she became ready for marriage, when she grew up, then Raja Janak announced that whoever can break the huge bow that Raja Janak had, which was a gift from Lord Shiva. So Raja Janak had one huge bow, which was Lord Shiva's bow. Lord Shiva killed many demons with that bow earlier. Then after that, he gifted this bow to Raja Janak. Okay. So Raja Janak said that whoever can break this bow, it was really, really heavy. Okay. It was very hard to lift that bow even. So Raja Janak said, whoever can break this bow will be the one who will marry my daughter Sita. So a huge event called Swayamvar was organized. Okay. And so, Sita ji had to choose a husband in that event. Okay. So Ramji came there with Lakshmanji and Vishwamitra ji. Sage Vishwamitra was invited to this event, and he brought along Ramji and Lakshmanji in that event. Okay. So then what happened? There were so many princes over there, and so many kings came to that event, and they tried to lift the bow. They couldn't even lift that bow. Okay. Then sage Vishwamitra asked Lord Ram to try it. Okay. And then Lord Ram picked up the bow, broke it. Okay. And then their marriage was announced. But one more cool fact. When Lord Ram broke the bow, not only Lord Ram got married to Sita, his brother Lakshman, Shatrughan, Bharat, all these four brothers got married together. Lord Ram was married to Sita, Lakshman was married to Urmila, Bharat and Shatrughan were married to Mandvi and Shutkirti. So Sita and Urmila were sisters. Sita's sister, and then Mandvi and Shutkirti were their cousins. So all these girls were from same family, and all four brothers got married together. Okay, and all four of them came home to Ayodhya, and there was a huge event, huge celebration. Got it? Okay, so till here Bal Kand is finished. First chapter of Ramayana finished. Ramji was born. He had he did his studies. Okay, he learned weaponry, all that. He killed demons. Then he got married. Bal Kand over. Let's do a drawing. Okay, so we are going to draw parts of Lord Vishnu that we learnt about earlier. We are going to draw chakra, shank, conch, and tilak. Get paper and pencil.
Done.
Show me your drawing. Bring it closer. Good job. Mantra for Lord Ram. Okay, this is a really nice mantra of Lord Ram. So it goes like this: Ramaya, rāmabhadrāya, rāmacāṃdrāya, vedhase, raghunāthāya, nāthāya, sītāyāḥ, pataye namaḥ. How does it go? Repeat after me. Ramaya,
Ramaya,
rāmabhadrāya,
rāmabhadrāya,
rāmacāṃdrāya,
rāmacāṃdrāya,
vedhase,
vedhase,
raghunāthāya,
raghunāthāya,
nāthāya,
nāthāya,
sītāyāḥ,
sītāyāḥ,
pataye
pataye namaḥ.
namaḥ. Yes, we'll see what it means. Okay, so it means basically 7 different names of Lord Ram are given in this mantra. Okay, and it means we offer our salutations. That means we do namaskar to whom? To Lord Ram, who has many names. Father Dashrath called him Ram. Mother Kaushalya called him Rāmabhadrāya, Rāmabhadra. Mother Kaikeyi called him Ramchandra. Guru Vashisht, who is the teacher of Lord Ram, he calls him vedhase, Vedahe. Okay, it's one who knows all the Vedas. Rishis call him Raghunath. Okay, Ma Sita call him Nath, and people of Ayodhya call him Sitapati. So all these are different names of Lord Ram. Okay, so these names are given in this mantra: Ramaya, rāmabhadrāya, rāmacāṃdrāya, vedhase, raghunāthāya, nāthāya, sītāpataye namaḥ. Okay, this was the first chapter of Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. It is called the Balkand. Balkand ends when Lord Ram and his rest of the 3 brothers also, all of them get married. There Balkand ends and the next chapter starts. So we'll learn about the next chapter in next class. Okay, now it's question time. All right. Question. Okay, we'll do 5 questions only. Okay. Question number 1. What were the name of brothers of Lord Ram?
Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan.
Good job. Very nice. Okay. What was the name of Lord Ram's father and mother?
Kaushalya and King Dashrath.
Good job, Mata Kaushalya, King Dashrath. Okay. And what was the place where Lord Ram was born? What was the kingdom called?
Ayodhya.
Ayodhya. Good job. Okay. There was a Ramayana which nobody has ever read. Which was it?
Hanuman.
Hanuman. So Lord Hanuman wrote a Ramayana called Hanumad Ramayana, and nobody could ever read it because he had written it on stones and he put it in the ocean. Okay. Okay. Other than Lord Hanuman, who are the 2 people who have written Lord Ram's story?
Valmiki.
Valmiki ji and Tulsidas ji.
I was trying to say that, but I forgot.
So, the story that Valmiki ji wrote, it is called?
Ramayana.
It is called Ramayana. And the story that Tulsidas ji wrote, that is called?
Ramachandra.
You're close. Ramcharit Manas.
I just needed the Chanmanas.
Okay. Okay, one last question.
Yay.
How, tell me about the birth of Sita ji.
She was found in the field.
She was found in the field
Janak.
by Raja Janak. Good job. Very nice. Full marks. 5 out of 5. 5 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will see you next class. Namaste.
Next.
Jai Shri Ram.
Namaste, Jai Sri Ram.
Bye. Have fun.